Hi everyone.
Hi everybody.
It's Nikki and Becky again for our whiskey reviews from our comfortable little robes, chilling out in a hotel and thinking what would be a better idea than opening a nice bottle of whiskey.
That's for sure. Yes, we are here close to Galway, and there is a kind of storm coming or something. So we decided to go with the Jameson Bold, which states on the bottle, intense and robust with a whack of spices, it will take you by a storm.
So we'll see.
And this is like a dangerously big bottle of
It's a liter,
1 liter.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had the previous version of it, which was the Lively.
Yeah.
And it was surprisingly good. I think first time, like, we do think Jameson is a nice whiskey, but the standard Jameson for us is more like...
It's a basic whiskey of Jameson.
Yeah, it's a very, very
so,
basic,
yes.
yeah. So
But
we
still,
usually don't buy it that bottle. But I think when they first came out with this series of the 3 Cooper Screws, Blender's Dog and Distillery Safe, we were fairly surprised on those ones. They were very good ones.
Yep.
And then we saw they had another one, Lively, Bold and Round. So we tried the Lively, which is really, really nice. Unfortunately, we don't have a review of that, so it looks like we just have to buy the bottle again and do the review again.
Horrible.
But we do going to try the Round one if I don't know at the moment it has any smokiness in it. But I don't think so, because it's an Irish whiskey, so they're not famous about smoking the whiskies if it's not needed.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. And yeah, don't forget to mention that this is the second of our 12 whiskeys of Christmas.
So excited! So it's not 12 pubs, it's not an advent calendar, but it is 12 whiskies of Christmas what we going to review before Christmas. So we really have to kind of up our game because this is number 2.
All right.
But let's see what we're drinking today. The bottle is really nice. I actually do love what they did with the box and with the bottle because they just made it simple, but at the same time it's really correct. Like it's full of creativity. You know, it's not too much, but at the same time it tells so much about it.
A real nice storyline in it, a lot of like a proper painting. It's and it's pretty much the same on the bottle. So
Yeah. So they say, and it's funny enough, so on the actual review, like not review, but the simple information of the whiskey, they are saying that this is a deconstructed series of the trio of Irish whiskey. Okay, the Irish whiskey released for the travel retail market, but you can actually buy these ones in the Celtic whiskey shop in Dublin, where we usually buy most of our stuff. Although this one, funny enough, so just to give you a little outline of what are they costing, how does it look like? They're around €70 if you buy them anywhere. And I think same if nowadays you're going into the airport, you get them maybe for 65, so it's not much more cheap. But I bought these ones when I was actually traveling to Morocco, so it's an outside EU country, and you get them for €38, which is an absolute bargain.
That's a proper steal.
Like, it's half price nearly.
This is a liter. I mean, to get a liter for that.
I'm wondering how much it costs to actually make it. Right, better question. Anyway, let's open the bottle, and while you're opening it, what you need to know about the nose, which is how does it going to smell? Golden syrup, decadence, banana, black pepper, and spicy kick of nutmeg, which I think is perfect for Christmas.
Oh, do you know?
I do. And we just stopped listening to Michael Bublé Christmas song, so...
Yeah, we're gonna just slap some music after or something.
Yeah. Okay. It actually smells like nothing.
Like Christmas?
No, it smells like nothing. Smells like nothing. It's a heavy bottle.
Good. Alright.
Okay, so let's see.
Well, this looks...
This is definitely not too oily. Fairly light. By the way, I think this is 42 42%, 40%, sorry,
40%.
40%. And it's only coming in a liter version, by the way. I think because it was designed for travel.
Ah, because it's a travel edition. All right. Well. All right. Smells like Irish whiskey.
It actually does smell like Jameson. I don't smell anything crazily spicy. Although, in fairness, it did say black pepper and a spicy kick of nutmeg. So spicy means that it's like a little or a teeny.
Well.
Okay.
See when
Well.
we try it.
So taste: oak vanilla, stewed berries, and thick barley.
All right.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Sweet banana, definitely.
Oh yeah.
I think you can get the banana right away.
Yeah.
So for the ones who doesn't really drink whiskey too much,
Yeah.
I remember years ago I've been told, and that works for me really well, particularly if I drink whiskey with someone who usually doesn't drink whiskey, is you really need 3 small sips of the whiskey to get
You
the
just
true
get it more
taste
in
out.
it, yeah.
Because the first one is like whatever you drank before, you brushed your teeth, you ate before, whatever, it's just interfere with all the taste what you had there. The second one is like come up. And then the third one, suddenly it really hits the
Wow.
smells and the flavors and everything which you're supposed to have. So we go for 2 more.
Well, yeah. When you have to do it, I mean, horrible. It's definitely not like the basic Jameson.
No.
Has more weight to it than the basic one.
Okay. It's nice, but I have to say this is definitely an easy drinking whiskey
Yes.
for someone.
It's not gonna bombard you with a lot of different
Flavors.
spices and.
I'm not negatively disappointed, but I thought when I read that intense and robust with a rack of spices, it will take you by the storm, that it's gonna be something more flavorful, but not in a bad way. I'm
Yes.
saying it.
No, yeah, well, when
It's very nice.
When you like whiskey and all that, so for example, if you are starting with whiskey and you get your hands on one of these, you will not be disappointed. It's gonna be nice. It's
Yeah.
it doesn't feel cheap, even though it was super cheap, which is awesome. But
You have to buy it in the right way.
exactly,
Yeah.
But in comparison to, you remember the Method and Madness,
The Hungarian
yes.
oak white.
That
Oh
was,
wow!
so they're completely different levels of whiskey,
Yeah.
for sure. But still, it was just it stayed with me.
Yeah.
How much flavor that one had.
Oh my god!
That
And
one
that's-
was
so-
outrageous.
If anybody doesn't know, that Jameson is coming from the same family. So Middleton is the distillery who makes Redbreast, just as an example, Method and Madness, as well as Jameson. It's just
Yes.
Jameson has became one of the products that really, ran out of hands and made the money.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
I mean, it's widely
Yeah.
sold whiskey in Ireland and everywhere. I mean, people that come from United States, they really love
Yeah.
Jameson. They
And it
grab
is
as
a
much as
nice
they can
whiskey.
when they go, and it is.
Yeah.
And but this one definitely is not gonna blow you away. At least if you tried more different ones that did, so you can compare it kind of.
Yeah.
But it's still very nice whiskey, and it's not on the basic level. At least I
No.
found it that way. It's
And if you think
still-
about it, like, so let's say if you buy them in a normal shop for €70, you get a liter whiskey, and it's a liter, actually, I would say,
Yeah.
fairly good whiskey. It's something different than, what you would get basic from, the most general bars when you go in and ask
Yeah.
for what kind of whiskey can you give me, other than obviously special whiskey bars. But yeah, I thought this is going to be a little bit stronger in flavor
Yes.
wise.
Especially when you read the label first, which you should always read the label,
Yeah.
know what you're drinking, you know what you like maybe, and then you don't buy something that you are
Yeah.
not really fond of. But when you read this one, you think it's gonna be more of a
Yeah.
everything in it.
It also say with a finish that it has lasting spiciness, and I can feel the whiskey in my mouth,
Yeah,
but
it's
I would not call it spiciness.
it's still not like the Japanese one that cuts away,
Yeah.
but it's still not.
Yeah, so actually, if I could say, it is a nice whiskey to drink. If you have an American friend of yours or anybody who's living outside of Ireland and you really want to impress them with some cool whiskey, do get one of these editions and impress them with it, because I think this is easy to drink for anyone who kind of like whiskey, and this would go well with ice, with a bit of lemon if you wanted, or lime, or your ginger, or however you like to drink it. And it's actually nice to drink even neat as well. But I would say I was expecting something way much more flavorful. So I'm looking forward to the word to see maybe how is that other whiskey, the third edition, the round, tastes like.
Well, we'll give him a chance probably. So we'll
Yeah.
see about that one.
We'll have to give him a chance. But anyway, I would give
So
2-star out of 5.
So we are rating again.
We are rating again. He hates rating. I know. I'm putting him. Okay, I'm gonna give 2 out of 5.
I wasn't
here.
prepared. Okay.
You done it in the last video. We rated.
Yeah, well, I was cornered.
Okay. Well.
Okay,
then-
fine.
okay.
Fine, yeah, okay. If it's gonna be 1 to 5, and we're gonna be doing some reviews of, I mean, the ranges is very wide of these whiskies. So yes, I wouldn't go more than 2 out of 5, just because some of these whiskies are higher grade. Okay, maybe in this case it's not really fair. This is 12 whiskies of Christmas, but we are putting them in the same category, like some really high-end whiskey.
Because remember when we were having the trilogy of the other special Jameson bottles, the Blender's Dog, the Cooper's Cruise, whatever, and the Distillery Safe. I think we had the Distillery Safe.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. And I think that would be 3 versus this definitely a 2 if that one is a 3.
Okay, that's true. But those two can be compared.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not fair to compare this one with some really
to
high
not misunderstand, we are rating these whiskies based on maybe everything what we have drank, and based on the 12 whiskies what we're going to try for the 12 days of Christmas. So it's a totally independent, individual rating of how I feel about that whiskey.
Of course, it's not objective. It's
But
always
it is-
subjective when it comes to whiskey.
Yeah.
Subjective. It's whiskey.
It's a nice whiskey.
Yes.
But I'll think I will keep that for some of my American friends who come and visit.
Not to say that Americans don't have some really good whiskeys.
Yeah,
We
and we
tried
actually
so
do
many of
have
them.
2
Yeah,
bottles
we have,
to try.
so we're gonna try
So
them.
there's 2 bottles to come, and one of them I'm actually super excited about. So I
Oh,
think
yeah.
we're gonna take that one out very, very soon. Okay. Well, anyway,
thank you for watching.
thank you so much for
And,
watching,
yeah, see you next time.
and make sure you try the whiskey.